We're in my garage, and this is my garden railroad, which is on the one side of it. Basically, all of these represent just one railroad, the Denver and Rio Grande Western. This is Precious Moments, 1999, highly collectible. This is a bubble blowing car, and I checked it, and it's made to the exact scale of a true bubble blowing railroad car. With magic bubble stuff, flip the switch on and bubbles come pouring out of the top. This is a hobby. I also like to call it art because while some of it is bought, a lot of it, especially the things you'll see outside, the buildings and all of that, I made all the buildings. I named my railroad the Becky Beck and Foam Rubber Railroad. It's about 550 feet of track. The area it's in is about 100 feet long, goes back about 50 feet. It's a point-to-point operation, not a loop, so it goes up to the town and then ends. Come on, Casey, let's go do some work. I got my first garden railroad in 1989. This gives me a chance to be more creative, and also the history involved with the Denver and Rio Grande here in New Mexico and Colorado. The two railroads still operate, the Cumbres and Toltec and the Durango Silverton, and they were part of the Denver and Rio Grande Western narrow gauge empire. And if the states of Colorado and New Mexico think enough to preserve them, I guess it's significant. What I'm doing here is replacing the gear set in a locomotive with a much more robust one. This is a gear, and this gear is going to fit in that gearbox I was making on the other machine, except it's too long. So I'm going to put it in a lathe and face it off so it will fit in there. This is my greatest creation here. I'm going to put a bigger, more powerful motor in this locomotive, much bigger than the one that came in it. And I'm going to change the gearing so it'll go about 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I took the cab off of it, and I'm going to put incredibly white light in it, and then I'm going to put a whole bunch of these guys on it, and they're going to be running it. I'm replacing the less than spectacular gearbox with that other one that's going to be a whole lot better. I just want to see things running. I want to have dynamics in the garden, and I want to make it reliable. Worked for 40 years as a machinist, and I still have that skill, but I hate going to work for somebody else, so I'm using it myself.